Okay, hear me out. I feel like a marathon running stream would go like an IQ. Anyone remember the IQ test stream? Anyone remember that?
Lydia, you do need some shopping tips from Americans. It's a whole new world of food gathering.
Bro, American supermarkets is so big though. Like I see people to like walk around them. And Spirit, thank you for the gift tags! Oh my gosh, thank you! Holy moly. Whoa, Spirit, how many? Ah! Spirit! Wait, CX, what the, do you know why I did? Spirit! That was 50 gifted subs from Spirit, guys. What? Oh my gosh. I saw the gifted. Oh, this was literally my reaction. Okay, I saw the gifted. I was like, oh, thanks for the gifted. Okay, and then I scroll down. Dog, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. I scroll down. I'm like, wait, another. What? And then I see 50. Holy moly. Spirit, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome everyone that just got gifted a sub from Spirit. Oh my gosh. Literally what's going on today? We have not been streaming for this stream has not gone on very long yet. Holy moly. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Next 30 years be like.
Years are like the last. By 2025, you will see prices like this.
Okay.
An average house in 2055, what do you think it will cost? First of all, what do you think a house costs right now, average house?
I'll go 350,000.
Okay, I don't know the answer.
What do you think the average house costs? Well, what do you mean? Out of everywhere in the whole world? That's such a vague question. Okay, chat, what do you think the average house costs in your country? 500,000? 2 million? Okay, I don't know if the average house costs 2 million anywhere. 200K? 1,000. Okay, I feel like, okay, this is based on absolutely nothing at all, apart from what I used to love to do in between queue times is look at houses. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel secure in the world knowing that if I get cancelled and I can't stream anymore, I'm able to buy a house in rural Romania. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to buy, you know, maybe I don't speak the language, okay, but they go in for like less than $1,000 over there, bro. like yeah, maybe it's a shed and like there's like a, oh my gosh, I saw a house, guys, I saw a house once. It's just I like to do this between queue times, okay? It used to be like my hobby when I degenerated, which I never degenerate anymore. But I saw this house once because I always go by cheapest first on the house. I'm like, I like to look at what you can get, right? I'm a doer upper, you know, and so if you go like Romania or like where else was I looking, Slovenia, something like that, anyways, and go to the cheapest. Okay, I was looking at this house, guys, I swear it had like the outlet, so there was like a wall, right? And it had that outline of someone sitting above the bed. Because I'm pretty sure an old person who I guess like died in there or something, I don't know, okay, was just sat for years and years and years on their bed, okay? And there was like a really prominent outline of where they would sit every day on their bed. Anyways, but as I was saying, I feel like it really varies per country. like someone like America, bro, land is like infinite. Like if you're an American, because I feel like moving country is very difficult to do, right? And it's like if you're an American, bro, you could always like go to like Missouri.
My brother did that too with houses. He found one with electrical issue and asbestos. WW, wish he would have took it.
Asbestos. But like, yeah, you could go to like Missouri and buy like a piece of land and build a house on it for like less than a car. You know what I mean? You could not
Lydia,
do that
if you
in
like
England.
looking at houses, you might have a career in real estate later on in life. I did it, was a fun for a decade or so. Plus you get lots of stories to tell and some you can't.
I feel like contrary to my job, I'm actually not a people's person, and I feel like I would creep the people out. I feel like I would creep the people out who I'm trying to sell the house to, and then I don't know. I feel like I'm not good at selling stuff. I feel like
The average house
I don't think I would make a good estate agent.
house in 2055,
You
what
will
do you think
fit
it
right
should be?
in.
It should be maybe 600,000.
Whoa, double.
Yeah, 200% increase.
If the next 30 years are like the last 30 years, the average
600,000. Okay, so this is in the whole of America, right? But again, that's so vague.
Average house will cost $1.6 million.
What? Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying not
that's
to
painful
scream.
and that hurts.
Yeah, we're on a sad decline here.
This is the truth here. Well, inflation.
Yeah, but like inflation, right? So we're all going to be earning $1 billion per year, though, right? Right.
Right?
That's not inflation. That's like astronomical inflation.
Yeah, it's bad.
How much do you think a new car will cost in 2055?
In 2055,
Okay, but like, sorry, can I say a based opinion? If you buy a new car, you're like scamming yourself, no?
a new
I
car
believe
will
it.
cost...
Did you watch the
Who
paranormal
buys
videos
new
of Chris Watts'
cars?
house? Same thing, there was a shadow of the kid standing in the window.
What the flipples?
$35,000.
Okay, a new car, if the 30 years are like the last 30 years, will cost $218,165.
I can't afford that, Brian.
Okay, but that's like being like, what does a car cost? Chat, what does a car cost?
Which is the cost of like a very small house in New Jersey.
I had a car. I had a car. I had a Ford Fiesta. It was like 15, 16 years old or something that I learned to drive on. Because guys, I can drive. I just haven't passed my test. So I can't prove that I can drive. But I had a car, okay? And I sold it for... Okay, I sold the car. I can't remember how much for. I'm going to estimate around £700, which gave me enough to afford the flights to Bali and to stay in the Airbnb.
The real question
for
is
2
how
months.
much does a roof cost?
But
Nothing, it's on the house people run.
it didn't earn me enough to fly home. So I was able to go to Bali with that money.
A
and I
Ford
couldn't
Fiesta was
come
my
back.
first car too. Now I got my Toyota Tundra and motorcycle.
Oh my goodness.
Guess how much
Motorcycle.
average rent will be in 2055?
Let's go $4.5 thousand.
It's going to cost $6,500 per month in 2055.
Wait, did
trying
you
to
bring
guess
the
with you,
steering
you know?
wheel to USA for Truck Simulator? People shy.
How much do you think a cup of coffee will cost in 2055?
Oh, you mean a cup of Joe?
Cup of Joe, well, that you're addicted to.
$8.90.
$28 a cup.
No, that's can't be real.
It is 100%.
Okay, you know what? I have a big... Okay, does anyone else regret the subjects that they took at school? I don't know how you guys' school works. I regret so much taking... In hindsight, I wanted to do biomed and I really loved it. Okay, but in hindsight, if I knew I was going to become a streamer, I would have taken economics. I actually don't have a clue because it's like they're naming numbers, right? But then I don't know if $28 is going to be like, do you know what I mean?
Unreal.
It's like, yeah. And back in my granddad's time, a cup of coffee was like a shilling probably. But then he had to work for like 2 days to earn a shilling. I don't even know what a shilling is. I'm not gonna lie, but
How much do you think
So
a
no
gallon
truck
of gasoline will
simulators
cost in
anymore?
2055?
Blood.
Gallon of gas here in New Jersey is $3.
I can
In,
get
like,
another
LA,
one
It's like $6 or
if you
$7.
want.
Let's go with $7 or $8.
$16 a gallon.
Yeah, insane.
And then the
Guys, how many
opposite
gal-
way,
how
guess
many
how
miles
much
a gallon?
minimum wage
I just
will
took
be
a
in
20-minute
2055
road trip just
comparatively
to
to all
get
these
coffee.
prices.
Do
yeah,
the
it's
math
not
on
gonna be as
that.
high. $35
No, $12.36 per hour.
across the country.
How are you going to afford a $1.6 million house? How much do you think an average household income will be in 2055?
Let's go 200. So let's go $1 million.
$92,702.
I don't know why I was trying to inflate it like you did the other thing.
No, because salary's not going up, but the price of everything is going up. That's the point here, and it sucks. If the next 30 years are like the...
okay. But okay, make it make sense. Oh, chat, I actually want to speak to an economist because I don't understand any of this at all. How can a coffee be $28? Okay. How can okay. My tongue. How can a coffee be $28 if no one can afford a $28 coffee? You know what I mean? It's like if I go to a coffee shop and the coffee's too expensive, then I just walk away and I don't get the coffee, and then they lost a customer. Whereas if they sold the coffee for like a few dollars cheaper and I bought the coffee, they still would have made a do you know what I mean? I actually do not understand the world. It literally makes no, like a matcha. Yeah, I literally replaced matcha with green juice and both of them make my teeth and whole mouth go green actually. But yeah, I don't get it. When I was a kid, cheap tickets for Dodgers games was $6. Now they're $60. Okay, I have a question. Is this distracting? I can brush my tongue if it's distracting. Okay, I have a question. Who here is thinking about going to the World Cup? Because I was like, oh my gosh, I literally live in the city the World Cup is. I'll go for like $30. Bro, that like is like $6,000. What? $6,000 to go see the World Cup? Okay, maybe I'm just like, what? $30. Okay, hear me out. Guys, I'm just a girl in the world. Please don't hate me for my questions, okay? Don't shoot me down for asking questions, okay? Why don't they just build bigger stadiums? And then they can fit more people in, and then the tickets don't have to be so gosh darn expensive. And they would probably still make more profit. Like something like the World Cup. Like, bro, just make it like a giga stadium. Like, I feel like in America, they are pushing football so much. Like, they're pushing like English football. Like, they're pushing. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I keep on saying English football. I'm so sorry. It's just, I don't know why I've just got it in my head. The rest of the non-American football. I'm sorry, rage bait. They're pushing non-American football. Okay. So hard in America. Like if you go to like I don't know, like I remember that time I went to Olive Tree and they were playing football in Olive Garden. I went to Olive Garden and they were playing English non-American football in Olive Garden. And like they're pushing it so much, I'm assuming because they have the World Cup here, right? So they want people to be hype and they want to like make it a big deal and flex America and all that stuff. But if they're gonna do that, why don't make the stadiums like literally who is paying $6,000 a ticket? I mean, I guess they worked it out, but who is paying $6,000? You know what you can get for $6,000? Well, to be fair, in America, you can get a lot less. If you were in England for $6,000, you could go on like a holiday for the next 10 years. In America, you kind of can't go. It's actually really expensive to go on holiday. But that's a reason to go on holiday, right? But still, if you were in England, you could literally go on a holiday
for
for 10
example,
years.
the one in Miami, but inflation is causing tickets to go up. Plus, the World Cup is in Mexico, US, and Canada, which makes it pricier.
Mexico, US, and Canada, which makes it pricier.
I heard, and I'd if it's true, but the finals for this World Cup football is like 30K. The tickets are where?
What the flipples? And I think they don't even know, like, okay, sorry, is this another dumb question? Why would you pay in advance for the tickets for the finals when you don't even know who's going to be in the finals? Is it just really optimistic people who think their team's going to be in the finals? Or people that like don't have it? But who watches football and doesn't have a team? To be fair, my granddad used to do that. My granddad would just like chill and watch the TV
so
all
we
day
can get a
watching
World
football.
Cup and dominate the world even more. Go USA.
They're pushing
LOL.
Americans to soccer so we can get a World Cup and dominate the world. Lad, there's a 0% chance you guys are going to dominate the world. You know what? Okay, I may be wrong, you know, and if I'm wrong, I will put my hands up and say
Comes
there's a
down
0%
to
chance you
supply
got
and
this, buddy.
demand.
0%.
If lots of people want something, price goes up.
I know, but what I'm saying is surely instead of making it so unattainable at $6,000 per ticket, because it's like, you're probably not going to go alone, right? So what are you spending for a family of, say you have 3 kids, hold on, quick maths, 3 kids, 2 adults, 5 times 6, 30. No one's spending $30,000 on tickets to the World Cup, bro. Like you actually, like that's not like multi-millionaire, that's like billionaire. Like no one's doing that. Who is doing that? So yeah, I don't know. Just make bigger stadiums.
Dominate hard.
Eat food, drink. You're so right. Oh my gosh. And then when you're there, you probably don't even get free food. True. The real solution would be to not buy all the tickets so prices would naturally
Credit
drop.
cards are a thing. Who cares if we are in debt when we are already base?
Don't you have like a maximum amount that you can spend on a credit card though? Like so I really wanted at some point an upgraded iPhone because I really wanted, when I was doing IRLs, I really wanted like a cooler camera,
Have you heard
right?
of the soccer moms? They have a breeding program in place, and within 2 generations we will have the best.
No, you don't get it. Soccer mums, you think that's not a thing everywhere else in the world, okay? They're just not called soccer mums. Buddy, okay? Football is a big thing. But okay, hear me out. I wanted to get a new I would never get the new one, but I wanted to get a newer phone, okay? And
This is America, that's just how we roll. Take advantage of something and charge through the nose.
Yeah, but surely you can only charge through the nose if people pay for it. So I went into the shop, okay? And I was like, hey, could I rent? Because I think that's what people do here. They rent their phone. So I was like, can I rent an iPhone? And they were like, no, you're not allowed to rent. You're a liability. Did I tell you about this, chat? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a liability. I can't rent. Everyone I know in America rents their phones, but I can't. Change to AT&T. Yeah. I literally went to AT&T. I went to AT&T and I was like, hey, can I like do the phone thing where you like pay a certain amount and get a good phone?
If my numbers are right, then it's gonna be crazy dollar.
And yeah, they said I was a liability, chat. Why the flip was my liability? But credit score, I think I have 0.
They must watch your stream.
No, they don't. I'll have you know, okay? Like, just because you might not be the best at one thing, you can be good at other things. Like Berticus learned with cooking and maths, okay? Anyways, Americans don't care about who's in the finals.
It's
They
okay,
can
we'll
switch
see USA
teams.
beat England and then you'll know how America dominates in the World Cup, especially at home. Hell yeah.
Guys, I feel like I shouldn't be getting so rage baited. We're having a fun banterous conversation. Why am I molding at the Americans right now, saying that Americans are going to be good at football? Why does this make me angry?
Your bank will help you get a
I'm
credit
sorry.
score. Just ask them.
I mean, haha, banterous conversation. I'm not getting mad. Okay, sorry. Anyways, your bank will help you get a credit score. How do I do that? Call up
Honestly,
customer
you
service
might be
for
able
3
to go on
hours?
the iPhone website and buy a phone. I did with my Samsung.
No, but then you have to you got to buy it all at once. I want to do the renting thing. The Arsenal player ran out of mini cheddars, so he started an affair with an octopus. Right? Okay, I think it's time to end the yapping now. Okay. Oh, my bad for reading that. Okay. Chat today. We have a lot of segments. Hold on. Anyone want some powder? You're not getting shiny, are you? How you doing today, chat? Have a little powder. I booped your nose, by the way. Why does it make that goofy ass sounds when I
When you
boop
check
your
out
nose?
there are payment plans I did with my phone.
Today, chat. Sorry, I stopped the music for the news. Today, chat.
Did you see the new
worry,
anaconda
don't
where they
worry.
beat up the hot dog because it wasn't a condom at the World Cup?
Not on my For You page. That kind of heinous activity doesn't get recommended to me, bud. Anyway. Today, chat, we have a crazy roster of news. Just because I've got a crazy roster. I've got a lot of different rosters. They're all crazy. Let's just say. Starting it off
It's
strong.
with Jack Black, it's pretty funny.
Starting it off strong. TwitchCon meet and greet now open. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Twitch backtracks on its policy about Omegle a couple of hours after issuing a warning saying that streamers will get banned. The Pentagon releases alien UFO files. David Attenborough's 100th birthday! James Charles apologizes after blasting a fan supporting him. What would be a fair price for the World Cup tickets? And House of Dragon Season 3. Chat, y'all and I, are we watching House of Dragon season? I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch House of Dragon season 2. I think actually when I was coming back, when I went to somewhere, I was on a plane. Chat, I really haven't been on that many planes in the last 2 years. At some point when I was on a plane, I think I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2 House of Dragon. The fact that I don't remember any of it is terrifying. I tell you what makes a good movie. You want me to say it again?
No news screen anymore? Blubbers07.
Oh, wait, hold on. So many scenes getting overwhelmed. Oh, wait. There we go. No, okay. Sydney Sweeney makes a good movie. Okay, hear me out. So I was watching a season episode, what's it called? Series. I was watching a series on Netflix like a month or 2 ago. And I was like, gosh darn, this is the best season ever. Like, this is the best thing ever. Okay. It got really boring after a while. But I was like, wow, this is so good. And I thought to myself, I was like, why is this so good? And I was like, I feel like there are loads of baddies, right? Okay. But there are baddies in House of Dragon. Like, there are so many baddies in House of Dragon. But the baddies don't want me in House of Dragon. You know what I mean? It's like Daenerys, she wants me so bad. You know, like I feel like if a season is good, it's because the baddies want me. I don't know. I feel like the baddies in House of Dragon, they're giving me ego. You know, I don't know. It's not the story. I feel like it's got no, don't use that cow mode, bro. Don't use the cow mode. Because I feel like the story, it's so in depth. Like, you know, like the little intricacies. They've done everything right. The baddies done so good. Like, I feel like it could be so good. Like, I really appreciate like pretty graphics. You know what I mean? Like, look how good. Like, did you see that dragon? Like the CGI and everything, it's like, ooh, it's so cool. Like the camera work, like whoa, like look how dramatic the scenery and all the, like imagine being that extra. You're like, oh my gosh, I made it, okay? But you have to like look like this. I feel like there's so much that goes into it. I need the, you know, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for Daenerys to be on the screen again, like vibes. And then I would watch it, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't justify what we think. Anyways. Ah! No, I don't want to open Streamlabs. Go away. Ah! What's going on? Ah! Hold up. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! I'm watching my stream again. I think that's where I was. Now I'm watching some girls in Pilates. Okay. We saw everything. Stop bombing us? What do you mean stop bombing you? Okay, sorry about that, chat.
Giddy Liddy.
Moving onwards. What would be a fair price for World Cup tickets? It's looting.
Bank balances have already been knocked out of the competition thanks to FIFA's new pricing system. Last September, FIFA ditched fixed prices and allowed the cost of tickets to
Hold on, that's not my autoplay.
rise and fall.
Guys, that is not what YouTube recommends me to watch, okay?
Based on demand.
I think a fair price would be $30.
AKA dynamic pricing, AKA
She won a
goodbye
model
cheap
in the
seats.
mix.
On average, ticket prices are now roughly 3 times higher than they were in 2022. Now, you may say this is just punishing fans, but no.
Wait, they were 3 times higher than in 2022? They were $2,000 in 2020. $2,000 is still a lot, bruh.
It is actually punishing fans dynamically. Let's just use the final as an example. Say you had tried to get a ticket for that game when they were first released. The cheapest seats, category 4, way up here in the timeout corner at MetLife Stadium, cost 9 times what they did during the last World Cup. So your next option would have been category 3 tickets, except those prices got really dynamic and were raised
Guys, you know what stadiums need? They need the peasant quarters. Like, oh my gosh, okay, has anyone ever been to like a Shakespeare theatre or anything? Well, okay, it's an English thing. But in the Shakespeare Globe right in London, then you have the peasant quarters. So I went like several times with my family to watch like Shakespeare plays, but you have to stand up, and it's literally called like the peasant area because they're like the cheap. And I saw that like hella cheap because you have to stand. It's like 3 hours of standing. I think me and my mom like went and we snuck into the seats. Am I allowed to say that? Anyways, but like yeah, we got in the peasant quarters. They need to have that in stadiums. Oh my, why does it do that?
$1,181 from the last World Cup. Category 2 tickets, they got dynamically gouged as well, up $6,377. Meanwhile, the most expensive tier of tickets, Category 1, reached historic levels of dynamism. They surged to $10,990. Those same category of tickets cost $1,600 at the last World Cup. And that price does not even get you seats on the sideline because FIFA dynamically converted those seats into a special VIP front category. Tickets will be available on the resale market, though, where, of course, FIFA will take a 15% cut from both buyers and sellers because, you know, piece prizes aren't cheap. But some of those resale tickets could be cheaper, and prices in general could go down closer to game day. So there is still a chance for you to see your favorite team play, unless you're Italy, in which case it's not going well. And we will have all of those games and all of the
Italy.
this World Cup coverage on our new page, Guardian Soccer.
Why
Please
would
subscribe
they need a
if you
peasant corner when the peasants are watching from home? Bet point.
No, but the thing is they're not even watching from home. Wait, hold on, guys. Do you have to pay like a lot of money to watch sports? I'm pretty sure in England you have to pay for Sky Sports, which is like £100 a month or something. Like Sky Sports is so expensive. Like to watch football, like you have to be rich.
Not already. The World Cup is coming, and fans with normal bank balances have already been knocked out of the cup.
I didn't watch football on my TV at home. I would go to my grandparents' house because they would have Sky Sports on that TV. No, you don't. What? Is this an English thing? Bro, I swear it's like $100 a month because my mom was like, we're not buying Sky Sports. Like, that's too much. It's dumb. Wait, why would they do that? Why would England charge for everyone and not make anyone else charge? What the flipples? Scam. Guys, does anyone know why everyone's trying to kick the Prime Minister of England out? Like, the radio, I feel like it's such a cat. I actually don't trust the radio at all. For the radio is like, yeah, like we need to get rid of him, okay? Haven't said the reason. I've literally heard it on the news like 10 times and they haven't said the reason. He lost 140 local councils. Imagine being that unpopular. Okay, but then at the same time, like...
$100 a month is quite a fee to watch jousting and rowing.
Yeah, and yeah, everything. Doesn't UK and Australia get super conservative because USA... Bro, I don't know. You really come into Lydia Violet's stream at 10 in the morning and ask that question and expect an answer, bro. Yes. Anyway, I can give you an answer, but it's probably not the right one. 50-50 chance, yes or no. Okay, next, James Charles apologizes.
Today morning, I posted a video.
James Charles apologizes after roasting a fan who's asking for support. Okay, world's biggest crybaby James Charles has issued an apology mocking the Spirit employee who DM'd him asking for financial help. I want to see... Hold on, has someone got the original video? I don't want to watch the apology before we can... Because Judge Chat can't come to an opinion on whether or not we like James Charles without the original's video. Okay, hold on. Chat, at the moment, are we, before watching the cancellation or the apology, yeah or nah, do we like James Charles?
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's the GoFundMe link. Any donations help."
Bro, what is wrong? What is wrong with
I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God. Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking...
Wait, how recent is this? What? He's memeing. Wait, hold on, guys. There's actually no... He's like memeing. There's no way he's being serious.
day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need the GoFundMe? I can at least like one...
Wait, oh my gosh, he's still going. I thought it replayed. Bro, still going. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. This was on TikTok. This wasn't even a live. He legitimately watched this back and was like, that's a golden video. I'm going to post this.
Percent respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off. Okay, I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next YouTube video is literally going to be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees and it's going to be the real life.
Shout out to Mr. Beast. You should do that video.
Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million that everybody else dies. Like, go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was lost
Bro, wait, this is 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Your job, okay? Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you. I love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job? What are we gonna do? Nothing! I'm gonna do nothing. You know what? You need...
Guys, I feel like I lost my job. I feel like this is talking to me, and I've never even worked at Spirit Airlines.
James is just teaching us how harsh the real world is, damn.
To do, go find a fucking new one, girl. Put some effort into the workplace.
I'm gonna cry. He deleted it, but I knew he would save it. That was... Wait, I'm so confused. Was this? I mean, I'm assuming this was recent, right? I don't know. He did this for publicity chat. There's actually unironically no way. POV Lydia when the mods asked for $1 after working 200 hours. It's not the same. Right. Okay. Right now, do we mess with James Charles? Yoda. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Let's do, hold on, sorry. Let's do 1 for no, 2 for yes. And then we can rate it out of 10. 1 for no, 2 for yes. 1 for no, 2 for yes. Did we mess with James Charles? And then we'll see the apology. To be fair, he really didn't seem as enthusiastic in his apology as he... You know what? I'm not gonna judge. Maybe he starts crying. That was kind of okay. Wait, it's 50-50. Swear more people mess with James Charles after that video than before. What community have I raised? Okay, it's fine, yeah. Guys, imagine if less people messed with him after the apology. Okay, let's see, okay.
Yesterday morning, I posted a video on this account talking about how a woman had lost her job at Spirit Airlines, and she sent me a message with a GoFundMe link asking me to donate. And the video was basically me yelling at the camera, being super upset and frustrated because this person had never followed me, never supported me before. And it was clear that she had basically copied and pasted this DM to every influencer and celebrity she possibly could, asking for a handout. And I called her lazy. I said she was stupid. And I said she should have spent the time that she spent copying and pasting the message, applying for jobs instead. This video was fucking stupid. It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary. When I saw that DM, I absolutely had the
Surely this is scripted. And Brad, thank you. Surely this is scripted,
choice
Brad.
to ignore it and say absolutely nothing at all and move on with my day. But instead, I couldn't even tell you why. Her message just triggered me, and I decided instead to make a video about it. And I bashed her, and it was obnoxious, and I shamed her for asking for help in a situation where she was clearly really struggling, and this could have been her absolute last resort. I have no idea what was going on in her life, and I should have never assumed that she was just copying and pasting this DM as an easy way out. I don't know. I just don't know. My intention behind making this video in the first place was, I get a lot of messages like this every single day. And for me personally, it definitely sucks to receive messages from people that don't follow you and don't support you, treating you like our personal ATM or bank account. But what I'm sure sucks even fucking more is not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from and not being sure whether or not you're going to be able to put food on the table for yourself and your family. So it really doesn't matter what my intentions were behind making the video, because it came across as super fucking privileged and like I was basically shaming anybody that's unemployed for not trying hard enough to get a job. And I feel awful because that wasn't my intention, and it really hurt a lot of people. And I know that it's not that easy. I know that the job market fucking sucks right now. I have friends that are looking for jobs. I have my own employees that I try my best to take care of.
Boo, never apologize. wait, never apologize?
And I've heard so many fucking horror stories online of companies ghosting people, recruiters wasting everybody's time, people applying for job after job and not hearing back for 6 months, a year, 2 years. I know that it's really fucking hard out there, and that most people are just doing their best and trying their best to figure it out and to make it by. And if this person happened to choose sending out GoFundMe links as their method of trying to make it by,
if you mess with James Charles after the apology,
especially when you consider the fact that my method of figuring it out and getting by was making naked videos online. I just happened to get really lucky, and now years later,
why do I feel like more people are gonna say no, I don't mess with him now that he apologized?
I'm in a blessed and privileged position, But as somebody with a platform, it's my responsibility to humble myself and to never take what I have for granted. And when I made that video today, that is exactly what I did. I was speaking from a very privileged, obnoxious, ignorant standpoint. And for anybody that saw that video and was disappointed,
I
or
also
upset with
got a
what I
couple
said,
of pastries.
I am super sorry, especially to the woman from Spirit Airlines. I did try to look for her message earlier before making this video, and I couldn't find it. If you see this video and you want to get in touch, I would love to apologize to you directly and to help you out a little bit.
Now he's gonna pay her? Wait, he's gonna pay her?
You are not comfortable with that, I totally understand too. I really appreciate anybody
How much, James? I think she needs $1 million.
that sent me a message or left a comment about this video today, letting me know how insensitive it was. I really needed to hear that.
He cooled his team to evaporate her with laser beams.
And I really need to think twice before I hit record and just start yapping on this account. I genuinely treat this spam page like I'm on FaceTime with you guys. I love to laugh and tell you stories and rant and scream at the camera and joke around with y'all, but sometimes I genuinely forget how many people are watching, and it was completely inappropriate to make a joke out of somebody just trying to provide for themselves and their family. That's definitely my bad.
So, what are your thoughts, chat? You don't like apologies? Make the vote make sense just then.